land shaped by the hands of heroes. Once ruled by a warrior king whose thirst for conquest knew no end. Now, its nobles drive the realm towards a new age of science and discovery. But from the furthest shadows, a dark force gathers. A threat only a true blood can hope to conquer. Long ago, when the nights were still, an infant found adrift upon a river was spared from tragedy and taken in by its rescuers, unaware of the destiny coursing through the child's veins. As the years passed, small signs of the young one's uniqueness shone through. A child with an ancient power hidden within. Until one fateful day, a voice beckoned them forth into the world. And so did the tale of Albion's chosen one begin.
Look for the door with the golden hand. Beyond this threshold, your destiny awaits. To become a true blood hero, you must sacrifice all and sit on the throne. Come, it is your destiny.
Explore and be curious. When you are ready, click the gold scroll over the crypt. To return to Oak Ridge now, or at any time, press space or click the middle mouse button.
Hey! Whoa!
Your sacrifice was not for nothing. The Mask of the Masters called, and you have answered, Chosen One. The Mask has granted you access to the incredible power of the Hand, a power that comes with the burden of responsibility. I am Alwyn, keeper of the crypt. I am your guide and servant. Through me, you shall learn of your destiny. My companions will share the burden of duty. This is Valmy, your greatest ally in the town of Oakridge.
All right there, me cocker?
And this is the learned Cricket. His knowledge and understanding of the Hand will help you unlock its true power.
There is much to learn and little time to teach. Are you sure you're up to the task?
Each day that ends brings the creatures of the night to you. They will try to reach you inside the crypt of the Master. You must stop them. Familiarize yourself with the most basic ability, the power to pick up and throw objects like rocks. Night approaches. Prepare. Look for rocks to throw. You must stop the evil from entering the crypt.
Oh, fuck off, it's a fucking zombie. Try hitting it with a rock. Do something. You killed it. You're a natural. You survived. I don't need more convincing you're the one we've been waiting for. Oakridge, on the other hand, could do with a bit more persuading. In the form of getting this old town back to business, which is making and selling product. Your destiny is to save Albion, so it is. But before we get to the heroic stuff, you ought to learn the basics. See, you built the farm already. You get your wheat for the mill from here. Got your mill up already, eh? That's where the wheat gets ground into flour for the factory. Factory's already done. You're running afore you can walk. This is the home of creativity. The one house in town has space for 3 workers. You hire workers from the tavern. All you got to do is drag 3 worker cards from the top of the tavern into 3 production buildings.
Job factory. Job miller. Job farmer.
These workers will harvest wheat for the mill wheat for the factory, produce any products you design, and send them to the dispatch ready for delivering. Which means you'll start getting paid. Ain't make the art swell seeing this little old town get brought back to glory. And so fast and all. Still, with a hand as big as that one, I suppose putting buildings together is like child's play. Or to be a bloody great balloon on the way with your first order. Catch your breath, why don't you? Can't do nowt till a hot air balloon's here anyway. Look to the north. The balloon's here. Lovely. Now, see that order sitting on the dispatch? Grab it and drag it over to the factory. Here we are inside. This is the design room, right? Your order card's right there on the table with all the info you need to get cracking. Why don't you have a little poke around in here, see if you can do what's asked of you on the order? The farmer will harvest the crops from the field, then deliver them by hand to the mill. Your miller will process the crops in the mill, then hand deliver the produce to the factory. And your factory worker gets all the glory for producing that lovely design of yours. Soon as one product is made, it's carried to the dispatch. The balloon will wait until you've completed an order, before carrying it away to be delivered. It's easy, really. Well, it's easy if you was just hanging around watching all that hard graft happen. But you being a giant floating hand with the power of a god at your fingertips, you can do more than just lollygag. You can lend yourself and get stuck in. Come over to the farm. You're going to like this. OK, put the pointy end of your finger on the farm. Press your left mouse thing and hold it there. See how with your big Duke getting involved, you can speed up the entire process. Even with no farmer on the farm, you can do the work. And it ain't just gathering crops you can do. Try dragging some from the farm to the mill. Go on. There's lovely. Now, how's about you lend a hand getting everything from the farm to the factory, and we can get this first order done. Get 2 products into the dispatch, and you're good to go. Tell you what, I'm right pleased to see you've mastered the plate spinning of the production line. There you go, look. Your first slice of the pie.
It will not be long until night. Those creatures will be back tonight, and next time there will be more. You'll need more than a few stones to see you through. Come, into my Arcadium. I have much to show you. That hand of yours is a tool of considerable power. See how many wondrous things are available to you? See that lightning power? Go on and fetch it down. Good. Now off you go. No need to loiter in here much longer. Those lightning bolts you have will scramble your enemies from the inside. Press H to toggle them on. Your hand will reflect what combative power you are currently accessing. Your hand's power will increase with every additional ability you add, but it has its restrictions. You cannot use it in any way, shape, or form in the mists that surround Oak Ridge. I have enabled all the information you need. Simply click the info icon.
There is no more to learn today. Use the power of the mast to propel you forward through time to the doorstep of night.
Make sure you use that lightning power on those zombies. I want to be sure you have a good understanding of the power of your hand. Take that, you accursed corpse!
Looks like when you kill the last in a wave, the next wave spawns.
They fry quicker than a kipper. See the power of the hand. It is mighty. You clearly have the hang of hand powers.
Another successful night. You're getting the hang of these monsters now, eh? I've got a couple of very different monsters I want you to meet. The Cotters. Treat them right and they'll be good to you. Word of warning though, they're a right couple of slippery buggers. I swear the word Cotter is some old Albion word for annoying old farts. Look around town for Thomas. Make yourself acquainted.
My good lady wife Edith and I have been watching your struggles, and she reckons we've got so much you want. A land deed yous can use to expand the town, but it ain't free like.
Nothing ever is with this one.
A mercantile type like yourself should recognise the value in this trade. We will exchange it for a good meal. The wife loves a chicken pie. Oh, yes, it does.
Except when you leave the bones in. I'm still missing a tooth from the last time you cooked.
I know it's a pain, but get these two on our side and you'll be able to shore up this town's defences. Got to save Oakridge before you can save all Albion.
Well, that was a passable meal. At least it's got chicken in there, but it's got some very suspicious flavourings under its wings. That being said, a deal's a deal. Here's your land deed. It's all very well you having this bit of land, but as benefactor of Oakridge, it's your duty to protect the town from attack.
Return to the Arcadium. Unlock the build wall power.
There now. You have everything you need to design a wall. First, you must activate wall building. Click on the highlighted icon. Well, that's your design done, sure, but you has to get it built and all. I'll go have a sabbatical in the tavern. It's a good spot in the town to keep an eye on your endeavours here. Well, it's a wall, that's true, but I don't reckon that'll keep them zomboys out for long.
There is a disturbance in the mystic realm. I sense a great danger nearing. 8 days from now, on the 11th night, it will come to pass that Oakridge will suffer a grand assault. A deluge of creatures so great that if you are not fully prepared, this entire town will fall. The mask offers you a choice, a fork in the road of your destiny. All routes lead to the same destination, but it is up to you which path you travel. Defending the crypt from attack is more important than defending the lives of the townfolk. With a lumber mill, you will have a steady supply of wood. Wood that can be used to surround this town in its entirety. A working lumber mill ensures all damage to walls can be repaired swiftly. Enter Cricket's Arcadium. You will find the lumber mill ready and waiting. The lumber mill has a limited range, of which you will see once you have placed the lumber mill processor. A complete mill requires a lumber mill door, a lumber mill processor, and a stockout. Make sure you employ a lumberjack, or you will have to fell all the trees and repair all the walls by hand.
Now, I likes a bit of constructed defence in my town as much as the next woman. But there's something I likes a lot more when it comes to bloodless men nosing around me crypt. Yous could do with a hero. I said yous could do with a hero. Cricket?
I heard you, servant of stupidity. I'm a man of learning. You will wait for me to finish my studies before interrupting me again. You want heroes coming to your town? You must build a hero guild. Come to the Arcadium, chosen one. I'll show you what you need.